MacVoicesTV at Macworld iWorld 2012 is brought to you by PDF Pen for iPad from Smile, the mobile version of the award-winning Mac PDF editor. Use it to sign a contract, make corrections, fill out an application, make comments on a presentation, and much more. It's the mobile app that doesn't feel like you left the important features back at the office. Download a demo version at smilesoftware.com. Hi, I'm Chuck Joyner, and this is MacVoicesTV in the OS X zone at Macworld iWorld 2012. We're in the Realmac booth talking to Nick Fletcher of Realmac. Nick, it's great to see you.
Hey, nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by.
Hey, Nick, it's been way too long since we've had Realmac on the show, and you just made an announcement this morning.
Yeah, we've, alongside all of our macOS X apps, so Rapidweaver, Courier, Little Snapper, and Analog, we've just announced a brand new iPhone app actually called Clear, which is a really simple, gesturally driven to-do list app. We're showing it here on the show floor for the first time, which is kind of cool. And it'll be announced today and shipping hopefully in early February. And check it out. It's at realmacsoftware.com/clear. And there's a video there with my hand in it. It's all showing it all off. We've actually we've gone the whole hog and done an awesome video for it of us showing how to use it. So yeah, hopefully early next month, and it'll be ready to roll on the App Store. So it's exciting.
Now, what will this do that? I mean, we have to always ask this question. Sure. There are a lot of apps out there in that class. What does this do that's different?
Okay, so Clear has a couple of goals. One, it has no Chrome, so it's all gesturally driven. And there's no plus button in the top right. There's no menu bar. It's very simple in that you swipe down to create a new task. You swipe right to mark a task as done. You swipe left on a task to delete it. You pinch out to go to your lists. So instead of having a navigation bar like a normal iOS app would, we've actually got a pinch out gesture, so that takes you out to your lists, and you can just drive it like that. All the tasks are limited to 30 characters, so it's designed to be short, concise, grocery lists, things like that. I was using it in a supermarket back home last week, I think. It's the first build that we'd actually been able to sort of use a couple of weeks ago. But anyway, it is really designed just to be really simple to use around a situation where you need to add a task or mark something off really quickly. And hopefully everyone will enjoy it and see the same benefits that we love it for just its pure simplicity, really.
I look forward to learning more about it.
Yeah.
Now, Realmac, I think your probably biggest claim to fame is Rapidweaver.
Yes.
And Rapidweaver has continued to evolve since the last time you were on the show.
Yeah.
Tell us where you are now with it and where you expect to go.
Rapidweaver, I think we were last here in 2006, which by my bad maths makes it sort of Rapidweaver 3.5. And we're now, as you can probably see behind me, at version 5. It's a really interesting time to be doing Mac software with all this stuff with iCloud and line off with some great stuff, full screen and everything. So from here onwards, we're really looking at how we can enhance it with this new stuff. We've really wanted to make sure that things like full screen is, that's coming in the next version of Rapidweaver, basically. So you'll have your Rapidweaver project full screen, no distractions, and we're making a whole load of enhancements to the app that'll make it better for people who aren't online as well, so that all the changes we make to make full screen make sense to people who aren't online yet as well. So that's the sort of shorter term. The longer term, I would love to say, but we're still a long way off of it. But we obviously have a lot of things that we want to do, and hopefully, now that we're a slightly bigger company than we were in 2006, we've got the manpower to just build a lot quicker.
Well, it's interesting to see because there have been a lot of products in that class of building websites that have gone by the wayside. Sure. Rapidweaver has bubbled to the top, and it's still here. Yeah. It's still being improved. It's still outstanding choice.
Yeah, I'm the product manager for it,
so that's why. That's
anyone who it's really interesting. Lots of people, we are. It's a big app. It's a huge. We're talking 250,000, 300,000 lines of code. It's that means we have to move slightly slower, perhaps, because we've got a lot of people who use a lot of older features that we have to still consider in our design process, and that's the key to it. Making sure that anything you add doesn't negate everyone else who's already using it. You have to be careful with the trade-offs there. So hopefully, there's a lot more we want to add to Rapidweaver, and hopefully over the next few years we'll be able to really, really make it scream.
Great. You mentioned some of the other apps. Give us just a quick rundown of what all they are and what they do for the people who may not have been here in 2006.
Yeah, well, I say none of these other apps were around in 2006.
That's why.
So the next one we had was Little Snapper, which is it's built for designers. It's a sort of scrapbooking app that lets you capture full web pages and does screenshotting as well. And it puts it into an iPhoto style library. You can organize, tag, annotate all the snaps. So, for example, if you were taking a screenshot of an application window and you were sending it to a UI designer saying, hey, this is off by 4 pixels, you can take a snapshot, annotate it, and then publish it to an FTP server or send it via email or anything like that. And then there's Courier, which is an app that lets you send things to online services. So the idea is that you create an envelope which you add stamps to, and the stamps are the destinations that you send your files to. So you've got this video on, I'm presuming YouTube, Vimeo, and all of that. So you create an envelope that says, I want to send this to YouTube and Vimeo at the same time, and then when you drag your file in, you just hit deliver, and it goes off and it delivers it to both services, and we show the progress. It's a really beautiful graphical application. So the envelopes, the stamps, they all look amazing. And then when you publish, we have a map. So we figure out where the online service is in the world, and we plot from your location to the online service's location. And the progress bar is just a dot on the map showing you where it goes. So it's a really, really nice, gratifying app to use that does something that lots of people want to do, sending photos to Flickr. Movies to Vimeo or to Tumblr or to any. It's got 9 online services it supports, and there's some third-party add-ons for it as well. The last app, sorry to ramble, is Analog, which is our most recent app. It's basically to give you, say it gives your photos some soul, and it's a sort of a photo filters app. So you drag in a photo, you select a filter, add a border, and you can then share it with your friends on Flickr, Tumblr, Facebook, and Picasa. We just literally launched a brand new version this week, actually, which has 3 more filters. So we've now got nearly 25, 30 filters in the app, and nearly 24 borders. And it's a really lovely app to use. It's really beautifully designed, just really simple. Drag in a photo, tweak it how you want, and then share it. So that's Analog.
That's a very nice stable of products.
Yeah, it's good, and hopefully we'll have some more to talk about later in the year as well. So.
And the website to learn more about all of it?
Oh, it's realmacsoftware.com.
Nick, it's great to see you. Thanks so much for coming. Folks, I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoicesTV at Macworld iWorld 2012. More from the show floor soon. Thanks for watching. MacVoicesTV is part of the MacVoices Group and a member of Mac Level 10.